Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Yes, as Agoraphobic Fish has discovered, I set up a first command, so congratulations Agoraphobic Fish on stealing first from Forky. Welcome in, and also welcome Forky. Thank you very much for coming in to the beginning of stream. There have been a few updates in the last week. So there are now some redeems. I've fixed, at least I think I've fixed the problems that were happening with the treats for Momo, so those should be working again. So hopefully that will start working. See if, yay, there we go. Num 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 num. Okay. It works. I've also been having fun with some sounds, so what was what? So many emotes, yes. Look, I'm a professional. I have emotes. I know, that's what I mean. So Cuddly Coda has been super busy in the past week or two, creating emotes. Look, I have emotes and they're so cute. And he has also made some upgrades to my desk, which you can see at the front of stream as well. So yes, these emotes were drawn by the one, the only Cuddly Coda, who is amazing. We all know he's amazing. Yep, so we have a yay, we have a love, we have a sad, we have a lurk or a cozy, and then we have one for the raid as well. I have also created a cozy meter, so you can now find out how cozy you are today in the cozy library. Because I thought it was cool. You are 58% cozy. I am 23% cozy because, as you can probably hear, I've got a little bit of a cold, so you may have to bear with me sounding a little bit derpy. I do actually have a lozenge at the moment, which is why I sound particularly strange. But hopefully we can get through stream without me coughing directly into the microphone that much. So yeah, have some fun with the new redeems. Have a look at the new uses for your channel points. There are some completely pointless and irrelevant things in there that I thought were funny, so enjoy those. And I'm going to stop waffling. Yes, I am going to do my best not to cough directly into the microphone, but sometimes they catch you by surprise. So I'll do my best, but I apologise in advance if I sound a bit ugh. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. Welcome in, everybody. And without further ado, let's play some more Tiny Bookshop. So last time we were playing, we were... See? There is no purpose to that, but isn't it funny? Hi, Random Name of Doom. Thank you very much for announcing yourself with my new quack. Yeah, I like a quack. So, some of my best streams I've been unwell. Yeah, that's true. Unwellness happens. It's not too bad. I was a bit more poorly yesterday, so I'm feeling okay, but I just sound a bit weird. So we are playing Tiny Bookshop. Last time we were playing, we were trying to figure out how to get rid of the tourists in the... Thanks, Forky. You like a quack because you're quackers. I mean, you're not wrong, actually. So we were trying to figure out how to get rid of the tourists. We figured it out, but we were a bit too slow. So next month, if the tourists come back, we figured out how to get rid of them. What else did we do? We bought a new bookcase, so we have more shelves in our bookshop, which is very, very exciting. And we are coming to the end of autumn, which means that actually the first few days of this will probably be whatever Cozy Bookshop's equivalent, whatever okay, I've got Cozy on the brain now, whatever Tiny Bookshop's equivalent of Halloween will be, which is very appropriate for this week, because Halloween is tomorrow. And for anyone that doesn't know me very well, I love Halloween. Halloween is 100% my favourite of all of the holidays. So I have my Halloween decorations up. I have a bat headband on. So, you know, you can't see my bat headband, but I'm wearing it anyway. Okay. So let's see what quests we've got. Quispy will be happy. Quispy will probably be very happy when she pops in and sees that she can now redeem a duck. And I think it's a very good duck. Right, what quests have we got? So we don't really have any quests left at the waterfront, except the one to get rid of the tourists, but we don't have them at the moment. So this is... Yay! Sound test. I'm glad they work. I had a bit of a fight with OBS trying to get them to work properly, but I'm glad they're working. None of them are particularly exciting. I just picked things I thought were funny. There is nothing quite on the standard of the digging. I do not have a digging, but maybe after a few games we will discover an equivalent that I can have. Okay, so the Fall Fear Fest, which is, I'm assuming, their Halloween celebration thing, is in a couple of days. So we probably don't need to go to Cafe Liberté yet, although we do have all of these empty quest slots. Don't have anything active here. I don't think there's much going on at the beach at the moment, so I'm not that fussed. Oh, we are still working on sorting out this crime scene. But I think the last thing we got about the crime scene was to go and figure out who might have hurt the mascot, so I think we need to be elsewhere. We need to hand this quest in, so we could go to the university. Oh, we've got to give them money. Do we have any money? I don't think we have any money. We could try. Do we have any money? There's a quick question. We don't really have any money. Okay, that solves that problem. We don't have any money. Oh yeah, let's go freak out the kids again, because we probably need to do that before Halloween, don't we? Let's go here. Let's go to the castle ruins, because we probably need to finish freaking the kids out before... Okay, I will set up ready to go to the castle ruins, and I will go there in approximately 90 seconds. And for those of you that are not in Agile, you can watch me do my loadout for... Oh, it's the fish. Forky, you're going to have great fun with these, aren't you? Crime, fantasy, fact, travel. Okay. I have so many shelves now. Look at all my shelves. Look at all my shelves. I have so many. Okay, crime, fantasy, fact, that's what it says. Crime, fantasy, fact, and travel. Probably don't need that many of all of those. Okay, let's replace a few fact with drama. And a few fantasy with classic. And maybe a few of those kids. Okay. Do you think it's been 90 seconds yet? Hi, Rose Wolf. Welcome in. We are playing Tiny Bookshop today. Thank you for coming in. Welcome to the Cozy Library. We are just about to go to the castle ruins. So I've just stocked up my bookshop for the day. And we can start selling. I do love the music in this game. So how is everybody today? Have we all had nice days? You all know how I am. I've been complaining about having a cold, so everybody else having a good day? I told Amaya that there's a vampire out there in the forest, and she didn't even blink, and she's only 7. So I need something scarier this time, okay? Okay, so we've got a quest, for those of you that weren't here last time, to scare these children, which I'm enjoying slightly too much. So they're after a horror shocker. Okay. Horror should be easy, but shocker might be the difficult part. Washing up done and put away, so all good. That is very, very good. My washing up fairy appears to have gone on strike, so someone's going to have to do the washing up. The kitchen's starting to look a little bit untidy. So you're doing better than me. Okay, what have we got? Silence of the Lambs. Not really a horror. Murder. Murder. More murder. Still a murder. Okay, The Shining. I think in previous streams we have decided that The Shining is a horror. I'm not sure if it's a shocker. Says, a haunted hotel, a writer with writer's block, his front marriage, and the creepiest children in literature. What could possibly go wrong? I'm not sure that's a shocker. Lost Symbol, no. Agatha Christie is not horror. Classic of dark teen horror. High schooler Carrie White is mercilessly bullied by her peers and abused by her religious mother, but when an especially cruel prank is used to humiliate her, her latent telekinetic powers know no bounds. So it's definitely a horror. Thriller. Ghost stories, no. Murder mystery and chilling psychology, no. More Agatha Christie. Why have we got so much Agatha Christie today? We're looking for horror. Agatha Christie's awesome, but it's definitely not horror. Woman in White, also not horror. More Agatha Christie. We're just going to have to try and go with Carrie, I think. It's probably the only horror-y thing we've got. There we go. Starting well, we have terrified all of the children again. Sounds gnarly. Who says gnarly anymore? I'm not sure about that one. Hey, thanks for the scary stories. You're kind of cool. That's alright. I'm glad that you think I'm cool. It's Bailey. Hi, Bailey. You want to play? You want to play? Catch! Nom 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 nom. He's got a ball. Hi, Bailey. We love Bailey. Okay. Poking seagulls again. There is a kitty by the skull. The kitty, this is Momo. He's our channel pet. And if you want, you can save up your channel points and you can feed him and you can give him... you can feed him and you can play games with him as well. So... And Forky has found one of my other new redeems. Me and Cuddly Coda have had great fun this week. We've been designing new things. Om nom 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 nom. Okay. Yep, there is a redeem. I will wear a book on my head for, I think it's 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, Anne has turned up, and we all know that Anne is actually the supervisor of all of those children we've been frightening, so, oh dear. We might be about to get into trouble. Hey, is that a new coffee machine I see there? You want one? Ah, no, but thanks for offering. Coffee makes me way too jittery. Oh, thank you for the follow. Did you know some people use their used coffee grounds as fertiliser? I did know that. Not all plants will like it, since they want different pH levels. Oh, sorry, I'm babbling again. But let me know if you want my advice on that sometime. Anyway, nice of you to drop by and check on us. You're welcome to join our next activity if you like. Today we're building bat boxes. They're little wooden sanctuaries for the endangered bat species in this forest. That's very sweet. Your input will be much appreciated, and I'm sure you can learn a few things as well. She hasn't noticed that we've been terrifying small children. Help, please. Uh-oh, here we go. I enjoy reading serious, sophisticated literature. I usually prefer non-fiction, and I don't mind reading young adult fiction. Okay. Those things don't quite go together. Okay, let's have a look in... Let's try classics first, to see if there's anything... non-fiction-y. So, like non-fiction, young adult, and serious literature don't really go together. So non-fiction, we've got loads of fact books. So maybe we'll see if there's something in here. Serious, sophisticated literature, non-fiction, could be something like Origin of the Species, because that is a sort of, like a seminal work of the era. It's unlikely to be science book. What else have we got on here? I'm not sure a podcast counts as sophisticated literature. Poetry of architecture. Maybe not. Medieval carpentry. Spirals in time. We don't seem to be able to get rid of this book about seashells. Keep seeing it over and over. Short history of nearly everything. Bill Bryson. Upgrading PCs. I'm going to try Origin of the Species, because the serious, sophisticated literature bit. Asterix the Gaul. That's a great book, though. Yay! Origin of Species. will surely tickle my intellect. I mean, it will. I wouldn't call it the most entertaining read I've ever had. It's pretty dense. 21st century publication fantasy novel. Okay. Something published after 2000. Fantasy. Okay. The Witch Boy. In Asta's family, boys aren't meant to be witches, they're supposed to grow into shapeshifters. But at 13, Asta still hasn't shifted. And when his friends need help, his fascination with witchcraft might be the only thing that can help. A graphic novel for adventurous middle grade readers. I mean, that actually sounds quite good, but I'm not sure that's what she's particularly after. Catching Fire? Is that fantasy? It's kind of dystopian, isn't it? Nope, that's too old. Study of Ice and Fire? Yeah, maybe. From 2000, George R.R. Martin. 21st century? Just about. Let's try that. That's proper fantasy, that is. Yay! We're doing well. We've got 2 for 2. No, 3 for 3. We're doing excellent. What have we got? Oh, look. The pioneers are sleep deprived because the monsters are haunting their dreams. We've scared them so much. That means we're doing our job. That's all they asked for. I'd like something funny. I'm looking for a crime novel. Funny crime novel? Do we have a funny crime novel? Okay, so Agatha Christie is out. No Agatha Christie is particularly amusing. A hydrate and a stretch at the same time. That's rather difficult, Forky. There we go. I have stretched. And you've used all your points. Well, I appreciate you using your points for my well-being. So, Silence of the Lambs, definitely not funny. This one's a possibility because it's sort of... It sounds like it's about a crime, but it's sort of... It says 24 years later she revisits it all for the entertainment of crime-loving strangers. So it sounds like it might have something to do with a TV show or a holiday or something. I'm not quite sure. Right, Agatha Christie, not funny. Big Sleep, hard-boiled noir detective. Nope. The Lost Symbol. I mean, I found the Dan Brown books quite funny, but I'm not quite sure that was what they were going for. More Agatha Christie. What's this one? Monster. The brilliant surgeon, Dr. Kenzo Tenma, might be the only one who can find out the twisted motivations of a cold and calculating serial killer in this tense and dark crime thriller in manga form. Okay, it's manga, but it doesn't sound funny. I'm very confused by this funny thing. The Surgeon, a dark and twisted thriller. What about this one? Ghost Stories from the Grave. Prepare to be chilled to the bone as you journey into the realm of the supernatural with this collection of eerie and haunting tales. Dickens, Stoker Wilde and Poe, as well as new stories. That doesn't sound fun either. I'm very confused by this. Any down here? Frankenstein. Not really a crime. Also not very funny. Sci-fi, Catching Fire. No. Gulliver's Travels. That does not sound like a crime. No. I have absolutely no idea. I'm just going to go with this one that I thought up here. That had something to do with entertainment. No idea. Yeah, no idea. You had to experiment with the new stuff. That's fair, that's fair. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Although they are a tad loud. But that might just be me. Are they a tad loud for you guys? Or is it just me that they're coming out louder than... like, notably loud? Just me. Okay, that's fine. I can cope with them being loud for me. We have sold out of fantasy books today. That's quite impressive. But while the boy was sleeping, there was a noise out in the woods. And out jumped the werewolf. Ah! I'm not scared. I'd like to meet a werewolf. For science. I'm beginning to wonder if the muddy child is just me. It's the kind of thing that I'd say. Yay! We completed the quest. We gave the pioneers a proper fright. Good. It's our job. If they're loud for you, you can pretend to be me playing Stardew. Loud noises! It's not that bad. Yay, new friend! Hi, Shani. Thank you for coming by. We are playing Tiny Bookshop. And we've just finished a day of scaring small children, which is always exciting. Okay, buy the books. Always buy the cheap books. A new friend enters the chat. Hello. Okay. So we've got one more open day, I think. Yeah, so this day is... so the Saturday is the flea market, and Sunday we've got to go to the Fall Fear Fest. So we've got one free day where we don't have a plan. I love this game, it's so chill. Yeah, me too. Me too. I really do quite enjoy... I very much enjoy Tiny Bookshop. It's very, very relaxing. And because Thursdays are normally the end of my working week, it's kind of a perfect, like, wind-down game to play. We do have a little bit of money now, so we could go and start this quest and pay for some theatre necessities. Should we do that? Yeah, why not? What did I just say? Lighthouse. And I've immediately forgotten what they like at the Lighthouse. Drama and crime. I have so many bookcases, it's actually unreal. Whee! I have no drama books left. I've just put them all on the shelf. Okay, I think that'll do, don't you? I might have overdone the crime just a tad, but we'll see. Let's find out. I do love how ropey that car sounds. It amuses me every time. It's Bailey. Hi, Bailey. Speak. Fuff, fuff, fuff. Thank you for lurking, Shani. Ooh. It's our first customer of the day. Oh, it's Harper. I'm looking for a book about nature. I usually prefer factual books, and I like niche books for the most part. because of course the day I don't bring many fact books, I'm completely stuffed. Okay, what have we got? A book about nature. So we have Hawaii Story, The Last Reigning Monarch of Hawaii, annexed as a territory of the United States, an autobiography. That's not nature. Have I heard of Strange Horticulture? I have. I actually do have that on my list of games to play. I got it in the Steam sale recently. Have you played it? Is it good? Okay, there's nothing naturey there. What about anything in the kids section? Dragon Ball, Magic World, Little Prince, Prince Caspian, Moomin Land in Midwinter. Forky is 62% cozy. Your cozy is getting better. This is good. Okay, I'm going to take a risk. The only fact book that might have nature in is an encyclopedia. I'm going to go with it. Okay. It's not a peak win, but it is win-ish. We'll take it. I've seen people play it. Yeah. It does look really good. Oh no, agoraphobic fish. Agoraphobic fish is not at all cozy. That's very sad. There we go. Shani has all the cozy, that's why. Shani, share your blankets. Oh, here we go. This is the guy that's going to steal all my money. Ah, there's our brand new executive producer. Glad to have you on board, executive producer. Money. Wallet. I'm not an executive producer, I'm just your wallet. Alright, first off, we need stage lights. I could only find 2 options on such short notice. We could get 4 off-brand PAR lamps with a slight chance of overheating on sale for 35 quid. On the other hand, I found a pair of quality lanterns that don't have terrible reviews for 60. Should we get the off-brand lights or the high-quality ones? Oh, I'll get you the nice ones. I don't want you to set yourself on fire. Really? Wow, thank you. These will make for great ambience. Thanks again for helping out. Yeah, you're fine. Oh my goodness, everyone wants a book. I think everyone needs to go and find some blankets. I actually do have a blanket next to me, so I might get it in a minute. Okay. I love manga more than anything. I'm not that fussed on books about magic, though. Can you help me? Okay, so manga seems to be all over the shop in this one. I'm just going to flick through very quickly looking for anything manga-y. Okay, we have... It's a graphic novel, not specifically a manga. Nope. Probably not going to be anything up here. Don Quixote. Definitely not a manga. What's that? Nope, not a manga. Nope, yeah. The Book of Tea. It's very exciting. Quick Korean, a comic book with recipes. Again, graphic novel, comic book, not manga. Moomin. We did have a... Ah, there's a manga. Got one. So Dragon Ball, that's a manga. Not that fussed about magic. Okay, let's see if we can find something that's less... Is Dragon Ball magic? Granting wishes? Is granting wishes magic? That's probably a big question. Stephen King. Who are you? Ghost Stories. Monster. that's a manga. And that doesn't have the sort of wishes element. How does it work? It's just a random number generator. It just picks a number between 1 and 100 and shows it as a percentage. It's not actually that exciting. I just thought it was fun. Don't spoil the magic. It actually knows how cozy people are using their aura. Okay, yes, it does. It does an aura check to figure it out. So it is possible to get 100% cozy. I'm definitely not 100% cozy because I'm not even wearing my slippers at the moment because I was too hot. Okay, so like I'm in the mood for a character-driven novel. I just need an absolutely gut-wrenching tragedy. I really enjoyed To Kill a Mockingbird. Okay, so To Kill a Mockingbird, a timeless story of justice and innocence in a small southern town where a lawyer takes on a charged case amid the prejudices and tensions of Depression-era Alabama. Okay, so where are our classics? Here we go. Moby Dick, a maniacal pursuit, an enigmatic white giant, and a captain obsessed with vengeance. Nope. Lord of the Flies. A group of schoolboys is suddenly stranded on a remote island. Will they manage to survive without any grown-ups, or will they succumb to their darker instincts? I studied that at school. It wasn't actually that bad compared to most of the other things we had to read at school. Okay, that's an essay, not a novel. That's a play. That's a satire. Maria Stuart. A Tudor tale of power, betrayal and queens. Witness the captivating drama and heart-wrenching decisions of a regal Mary in this love letter to Shakespearean plays by a legendary German playwright. Okay, that one's also a play. Are these real books? Yeah, they are, for the most part. There are a couple of the fact books, like this one, about the Debevoise family, which are characters in the game. So I think there are some of them that are fake, like the Encyclopedia Bookstonia, which I don't think those ones are real, but most of these are real. So, like I said, Lord of the Flies, I studied at school. Let's have a look and see if we've got anything else. Character-driven novel with a gut-wrenching tragedy. I mean, I could go really on the nose and give him Macbeth because, you know... Well, to be fair, Macbeth isn't that much of a tragedy. It's just kind of creepy. That's a romance. So this one's got prejudices and tensions, and it's got history. So this one's a sort of similar vibe. Oh, we're being interrupted by an ad break again. Thank you very much, those of you that are going off into ad jail. I will do my best to do nothing very interesting for the next 90 seconds. I'm just going to look for this book. Those of you that are still here, you can help me figure out what I'm going to give this person because I'm really stuck. I might just have to say a character-driven novel. So they're after a novel. Okay, novel. Let's play. Give them Macbeth. I mean, Picture of Dorian Gray might be good. Because it's kind of got, like, serious themes. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try Dorian Gray. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. That's what I like. I still haven't read Dorian Gray all the way through. I've read like enough bits and pieces of it that I know the story, but I probably should sit down and read that at some point. Okay, all the world's a stage, so give me a play. I'm into coming of age stories. Do you have anything like Sailor Moon? Is actually Sailor Moon. Okay. You know her, you love her. Yusaki Tsukino might be a bit sensitive and clumsy, but when her friends are in trouble, she turns into the magical girl and protector of all teenage girls. Join Sailor Moon in her and her talking cat in her sweet and romantic manga adventures. Okay, you can either have a play or a coming of age story or a manga. I'm not quite sure. Let's look at the kids section. What have we got up here? Moominland Midwinter. I do very much love a Moomin. Prince Caspian, The Little Prince. Enchanting tale of love, loss, and an adventurous little prince who explores the universe and his own feelings. One sees clearly only with the heart. A must-read for all ages. Do you have anything like Sailor Moon? Oh. These ones seem to be very much out of left field today. Okay, let's see if we can find her a play. Someone bought the other play that we had up here. So I'm wondering if this one might work. Not really a coming of age story, is it? EP Momo. Yeah. He goes to sleep sometimes. He's such a cute little kitty. Right, Richard the Second is not to play, not to play. You're not a play. You're a play. You're Macbeth. The Magic Fish. Not a play. God of Small Things. I'm very, very thrown by her asking for a play. Okay, I'm gonna go with All's Well That Ends Well, because it's a play, but it's light-hearted, and it's kind of relationshipy. Okay, there we go. Not a top-tier win, but I didn't want to spend any longer on that, because that was taking forever. And I wanted to talk to these people. Want us to look at your scary decor? Yeah, go on then. Ah! We're scary! What's up with that creepy bookshop? It's very creepy. Look at you, that's a scary look. Well done. You look absolutely perfectly gruesome. You have a decent chance at winning Best Decorated this year. I hope so. Just make sure to equip this setup again on the 28th. Okay, so these are our Halloween decorations. Hello, Bailey. Ruff, 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 ruff. And you're a good doggo. Oh, I got achieve. Sell 20 drama books in one day. Oh my goodness, look how many books this person's buying. So many books. Oh, hang on, I haven't picked the sheep. Floof, 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 floof. I also got achieved for floofing the sheep. Look at them, they go floof like little clouds. I keep forgetting to press the coffee machine. Oh, cheap books. Library sale? Tut tut tut. Need a wheelbarrow for that lot. Definitely. Okay. It's a little bit expensive, but we are getting really low on drama. So I think I'm going to buy those ones as well. We're getting very low on crime, but I'm hoping that this will get cheaper. Fingers crossed. Okay, so it's the flea market, so we have to go to the flea market. We've got 200 to spend, which is good. It's a nice amount to spend at the flea market. Crime, fantasy, classic, facts. Okay. Oh, crikey, we're nearly out of crime. Well, that's not good. Fantasy. Classic. And fact. Okay. Let's have a few more fact over here. And some travel. Because travel and fact have got a decent crossover. And then I might put a few extra fantasy in because fantasy's got a decent crossover with crime. And then kids and you hoarding points again, Fork. Okay, let's try that. I'm gonna sell out of crime in like 30 seconds because we've got all of this spooky stuff. And all of the spooky stuff gives massive boosts to people wanting crime books, but I'm not taking it down because it's cool. Greetings! Hello, creepy man. May I interest you in my wares? Crimson candelabra, a cauldron, and a gothic table. +1 to fantasy sale chance. Cauldron. Okay. +7% danger, but only get an extra recommendation when you just recommend a fantasy book. It's not particularly exciting. +2 to fantasy sale chance. Okay, it's pretty cheap. Let's get that. Momo's always hungry. It's a cat. Cats are always hungry. That's just the rules of having a cat. What's this one? Copper jug. +15% to plant effects. +3 to danger. +1 daily expenses. Antique vinyl player. Doesn't work, but looks great. Okay. Ooh. That's quite fun. I'm gonna get that. That's cool. What have you got, Tilda? Ooh, cheap books. I'll have the cheap books, thanks, love. Always have the cheap books. Yep, we've looked at that step ladder before. It's Anne. Hey you. So, still not much going on, huh? Oh gosh, I'm so bored. I love jogging, but there's only so many times you can see the same path. I beg of you, please, distract me with a book. I need another read. I wouldn't mind a happy ending, and I wouldn't mind reading more female-penned literature. Typically go for character-driven novels. Okay, a happy ending and written by a woman. Let's see if we can figure this one out. I'm going for the classics because she said the word literature. So I'm going to see if we've got any like Jane Austen or anything like that, because that would be a quick and easy win. Don't think we do. Okay. The only jogging I like is elbow jogging. Yeah, I'm definitely not made for jogging either. So we've got Suzanne Collins, Gregor the Overlander. Gregor discovers a hidden world beneath New York City in this charming yet dangerous fantasy adventure for young readers. Will he live up to the prophecy foretelling his deeds? Okay. Attack on Titan, Bram Stoker. Okay. Catching Fire. Not really. It kind of has a happy ending, but it's a dystopian universe, so it's not that cheerful. Howl's Moving Castle is written by a woman. Do not know if it's a happy ending, but it doesn't tell me there is, so I'm going to assume that it's not going to count. Handmaid's Tale. Definitely not a happy ending. Fire and Blood. I, Robot. We've got so many shelves, this takes ages. Octavia Butler. In a dystopian world ravaged by climate change and corporate greed, a young woman embarks on a biblical journey to spread the seeds of a new religion in attempts to redeem humanity. Wow. It's Conglemo! Hi, Conglemo! Thank you so much for coming by and for giving Momo a treat. I fixed it, it works. Thank you for the shout out, Forky, but people here already know who I am. I think you meant to shout out Conglemo. But thank you for doing a shout out for Conglemo for me. There we go. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. That's excellent. How's your day been today, Conglemo? You having a good day? Oh my goodness. Don't have anything that exciting. Okay, I'm struggling. I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna give her an Agatha Christie. Because she catches the bad guy at the end. Oh, I've got so many shelves now. These things take forever. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Anne. I've disappointed you. I tried. But there are so many books in my shop now that it takes a very long time to find things. And I don't have that much patience. Good boy, Bailey. Hello, Bailey. Are you the cutest puppy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Go, go, go. I have a coffee machine. Need to remember to run the coffee machine. It's Harper. Hi, Harper. Did you know I'm a really good finder? I always find the best stuff around here. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. And the time before that, my bubba and I bought some really cool hats. That was so fun. I think this time I'll look for some earrings for Mum. Oh, sorry. I hope I didn't interrupt your investigation. Did you find out who did it yet? No, we didn't. We're still carrying this file around in the hope that someone gives us a clue. Oh, someone bought a coffee. That's exciting. Okay, let's sort Harper out. What do you want? Hi, hi, hi! Can I get a book? I'm always go for a fantasy novel, and I like a good old epic hero's journey. Also, I'm ready for a 700-page commitment. Are you? Wow, okay. So, fantasy, 700 pages. 400, 300, 300, 200, 400, 300, 100, 1, 2, 1, 7. Okay, that's one, but that says sci-fi. Okay, epic hero's journey, 700 pages. Yep, have that. There we go. Apparently there was a better solution to her, but that seemed good enough for me. Oh, sleepy Momo. Yeah, conglomerate. That is the one thing that really bugs me in this game, is that the book side, like the bookends on the shelves, don't bear any resemblance to how many pages the book itself actually has. So they say 700 pages, and you have to like click on them all, rather than just going to the ones that look fatter. Looking for a new piece for my collection. I want something with a political message. Also, I like niche books, not usually a casual reader. I don't know what that last statement means. Something with a political message. Something niche. Let's try facty. Okay. Something facty and niche. Okay, so we have a memoir about transphobic and misogynistic... Oh, about the transphobic and misogynistic film industry. I mean, that is a political message and a half. Let's see if there's anything that's got more of a... Architecture, encyclopedia. No. Sculpture. More art. PCs. No, you know what? I'm going to go with my first instinct. I'm going to try that one. Yes. Yes. See, sometimes you find the thing you're looking for right away. Alright, I'm just going to turn this coffee machine on before I forget. Oh, people are coming out of everywhere. Okay. Moira. Hey, I've been looking for you everywhere. As the president of the Fall Fear Fest committee, that's hard to say, I wanted to make sure you're fully prepared for tomorrow. Let me see. Ooh, looking good. You came through, babes. Can't wait to see the bookshop in this setup tomorrow. Now that is one terrifying bookshop. I'd say your award chances are high. But there'll be one place that might give you some tough competition. Okay, don't tell anyone this yet. I only know about it because I'm on the committee. Tilda is temporarily turning her old shop into a haunted house. Can't wait to go in there with my friends. This is going to be the best fear fest of all time. Right, run the coffee machine. Do the recommendation. Okay, here we go. I'm interested in learning about history. I'm a fan of books like Towards a New Architecture. Okay, this polarizing manifesto calls for a new architecture for modern times, a foundational text to understand Corbusier's work, brutalism, and mid-century architectural movements. Why does anyone want to learn about brutalism? It's really, really boring. It's like, of all of the architecture in the history of the world, brutalism is the least interesting. Okay, what have we got? The Decoration of Houses, 1897. Hawaii Story, 1898. No, they're interested in something like architecture. They're not really going to want a biography, are they? What's this one? Explore the fascinating world of French artist Jean de Buffet. It's a great name. My accent is terrible, but that's quite a cool name. Learn how he strived to thwart conventional standards of beauty in favour of more authentic and humanistic ways of image making. Maybe. Got anything architecture-y? We did have a... No, we had we had a good architecture book earlier, but someone's bought it. How dare they? Okay, I'm going to go with the artist one, I think. Try that one. Only marginally better than a cave. Yeah, I mean, just... brutalism is just square and just miserable. I think the best example that I can think of off the top of my head of how depressing brutalism is the National Theatre in London. It's just a square with some other squares stuck to it. It's got no personality whatsoever. It's just very dull. Squares look so squarey. They really do. I mean, not that I'm the world's hugest fan of those massive sort of glass edifices like Sauron's Tower or the Shard, as it's better known in London. But yeah, I'm not a fan of brutalism. It's just very, very cubular and dull. Okay, we need these crime books, so I'm going to have to suck it up that it's very expensive. What else are we running low of? Okay, random collection. Give me some crime books. Okay, got a few more crime books out of that. Okay, right. We can probably survive. Okay, so we are going to the Fall Fear Fest. What have we got that's new? Did we get any new decorations? Oh, we did, didn't we? We bought a rocket. We bought a rocket and a candelabra. It's very exciting. Look at all of these. Look at all these jack-o'-lanterns. Got so many jack-o'-lanterns. Do I have any space on the inside to put things? Well, there we go. Got one space. I can put a candelabra up in there. And then... No, I don't really have anywhere to put the rocket. If I put the rocket there instead of the cactus, what have I lost with the cactus? Where's the cactus gone? Cactus. +2 to drama, +2 to danger. This is +4 to fancy, +4 to kids. Okay, let's try the rocket for a while. And then probably after Halloween, we probably won't need these jack-o'-lanterns anymore. Because they do, all of them add to the daily expenses, so we probably don't need all of them. Okay, so we're going to Cafe Liberté for the Fall Fear Fest, which is great because that means that this is a Halloween. Tomorrow is Halloween, so I think it's pretty good that we are playing the Halloween days of the game. Okay, so classic and travel. Okay, classics. Let's have 2 shelves of classics. And let's have 2 shelves of travel. Let's fill that up with travel. We've got like this mega boost on crime because of all of the spooky stuff. So I'm going to do 2 shelves of crime as well. And then I'm just going to fill up the rest with whatever's left, really. Kids. We have so many kids' books. That might be too many classics because we've got this negative. Let's put half a shelf back and let's put half a shelf of fact books there. Okay, this is what I'm going with. Here we go. Are we ready for the Fall Fear Fest? We're starting off with a werewolf, it's already good. New memory. Who's afraid of books? Not a single spirit has dared to haunt your bookshop. Welcome, friends, to our annual celebrations. Fall Fear Fest is the night where our world and the world of spirits are closest. So please make space in your homes, at your tables, and in your hearts for our ancestors and other kinds of otherworldly visitors. Tonight, we also celebrate a change of seasons as the bountiful autumn and the dark winter meet. Let's look out for one another next month. No one should be left behind in the cold. Finally, we make noise, we play games, and we dress up in our scariest garb tonight to ward off any ill-intentioned spirits who might otherwise whisk away someone from our midst. So be loud, be merry, be big and frightening, and most importantly, enjoy the Fall Fear Fest. Thank you. Best decorated indeed! Yay! We won! Congrats! I have a feeling we'll be clear of evil spirits tonight. Yay! We are the best decorated. Yes, Bailey. Yes, you are the best decorated. You're the cutest puppa. Okay, what else have we got going on around here? So we've got them over there. Bookshop. Got this, which seems to be something. Still got bells outside there. Oh. What a week. I want a book about historical events. Do you have anything like The Sea Around Us? The Sea Around Us, an incredible insight into the history of our oceans, their influence and power, but also their fragility, written by American marine biologist and conservationist Rachel Carson. Okay, historical. Origin of the species, architecture. Richard Serra. Did I put any more? I did not put any more fact books out, so let's try the travel-y ones. Because it's sort of, yeah, it's like a, it's quite a general commentary on the sea and things like that, so it might fall under the travel-y bit. Yeah, because this one's like history of the ocean with influence and power. So this one's got people, history, landscape, flora and fauna. So it does have a history element. That's a travel log. Architecture of Britain. That's not an event though. Hang on a second. History of Georgetown, but again, that's not a... What happens if you don't have a book for them? If you don't have a book for them, they just go away disappointed. So you can just say, I can't find the right book, and they'll just say, oh, okay, thank you for looking, and go away. But if you try and fail, you also basically get the same result. Essentially, you just don't get the bonus. So there's no negative for not giving you something or for not getting the right one. It's not a huge loss, but you get a really good bonus to sales if you get it right. So you want to have a decent go. Given how many shelves I've got, I'm gonna have to try and balance how long I've been spending looking at them. Yeah, it's definitely worth a try to give them something. Okay. Ugh, I don't know. I saw one a minute ago that I thought might be good. This one. I'm gonna try this one. Yes! Oh, here comes Fern. Oh, this is a cool little piece of music. Anyway. Num 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 num. Spirit sightings. Num num num. Costuming tradition. This is what I love about Bookston. No matter how long I've lived here, there are always more traditions to uncover. Thank you for that riveting piece of information, Fern. Oh, hello. It's Anne. Hi, Anne. Brr. Do you feel that? The cold days are coming soon. Guess I'll have to relocate my workouts to my living room. Oh, ad break coming up. I will try not to do anything too interesting for the next 90 seconds. I apologise for those of you that are going to ad jail, but I really appreciate you sticking around, and I hope you come back. Oh gosh, I'm going to miss the sun. Life is rubbish without it. But all the candles are helping a little with the darkness. Speaking of, great decorations. It's very atmospheric, like I'm in some sort of gothic romance novel. So, do you have anything like that today? A gothic romance novel. Horror and romance. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick skim to see if any of these have the word romance or anything in it. Which it probably won't, but we'll have a go. No. Okay, I'm going to try classics, because if we're going to find something horror-y with romance, then it's probably going to be a Shakespeare play, let's face it. That's a comedy, poems. Okay, that could work. So, a historical novel. So, you need more points. Thank you, Forky. Yum yum. Tasty water. I need to plan better. Because, you know, a couple of streams ago I remembered to get a beer. But I just have water. Which is probably better for my throat, but beer is nice. I think I might try this one because it's a love story, but it's written by the same person that wrote Frankenstein, which means it's kind of got a little bit of a horroriness to it. Ow. It said love. Damn it. Oh well. I think that's like the second fail we've had of the... Oh no, we've had 2 fails on 2 days. And... they've both been Anne. Poor Anne. Oh, someone has redeemed the shell game. Okay, so everyone in the chat, predict where... So, watch the shuffle. Where is it? And you can spend some channel points to predict, and then you get bonus channel points back if you guess correctly. And while you're doing that, I am going to talk to Mariam. Excuse me? Why do you have my kitchen knife? Oh. Did you guess it right? So who guessed correctly? Yeah. Congratulations. You did get it right. Yay. There you go. And while you were playing the shell game, we found out that Miriam owns the murder weapon. So, for those of you that weren't here earlier, we are investigating who murdered the mascot outside the supermarket. And we have had a knife, been carrying around a knife that was the murder weapon. And Miriam has just come up to us and said that she owns the murder weapon. I'll be needing that back, thank you. And I'll let Tilda know that it turned up after all. Tilda borrowed Miriam's knife during the time of the murder. See, I told you that Jessica Fletcher was sus. Completed the case of the hideous mascot. So, we actually did. We finished that too. Oh, and we got Walt as well. What does Walt say? Good old Fear Fest. You know, it's my anniversary today. My wife and I met here almost 40 years ago because we both went apple bobbing at the same time. Hit our heads together. Ho ho ho. I knew it was love right there and then. Ah, happy anniversary, Walt. That's very sweet. Trick or treat. I'm joking, dear. But I hope you're enjoying your first Fear Fest. Will you come by my old shop later? I hear it's terribly haunted this time of year. Wink, wink. Sure, Mariam, I will. I mean, it does look pretty creepy with all of the green lights coming out of it. Ah! It's Klaus. Hi, Klaus. Oh, I love the look today, mate. Great job with the decorations. I wish we could keep the Fear Fest aesthetics around all year, don't you? Especially after all the hard work Moira put into it this year. Man, I've never seen them so busy before. They even apologised for missing brand practice once, while juggling all of this organisation, their uni work and the cafe work. Mad respect. I sometimes miss practice just because I forget which day of the week it is. I mean, I'm with you there, love. I do that. Oh, look, she's got a witch hat. One horror shocker, please. The grislier the better. Oh, we have no crime books left. It's not good. Okay, we need to try and find a horror shocker without any crime books. This is going to be good. Okay, we'll go. Oh, no. I leant on the keyboard. Wrong one. Okay. Let's see if we can find one of the classics. Okay, that's a vampire story. Classic gothic horror novel. Okay. Carmilla's an option. It might be our only option. Dorian Gray, Casting Amontillado. Beloved. No, that's historical fiction. Wuthering Heights, Study in Scarlet. No, Carmilla. Have Carmilla. It's literally the only horror we've got left. Unconventional. I'll take it. Unconventional but unsettling. Yeah, you have some lesbian vampires. Enjoy that. Can I go in here yet? I want to go in here. Why can't I go in here? I want to go in here. Let me go in here. Let me go in here. I want to go in here. Oh, that person appears to have a pumpkin on their head. Oh, it's Harper. Oh, hi. I'm just looking for a book. Yep. I don't even want to go to the haunted house. Unless you want to go there. Okay, we're taking Harper to the haunted house, are we? It's not because I'm scared. I just thought you might be scared. And I could go with you to help you with all of the ghosts. Yep, let's go together. Don't worry, the ghosts might be friendly, right? Right, once you're done with your sales, let's meet over by Tilda's shop. Okay, so we've got to take the small child in the... Okay. Okay. Is that done? There we go. Right. Okay, are you ready? Yeah, let's go. You stay reassuringly by Harper's side and enter the old bookshop together. The familiar smell of pages is faint, covered mostly by a stale, dusty odour. It's darker than you thought it would be. In this light, you can only make out shapes of what looks like bedsheet-covered shelves, angled into a small maze that makes it hard to see where you're going next. With every careful step, you brush past light cobwebs. Are they there for decoration, or has the shop really been empty that long? Eee! Pew, 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 pew! Something just touched my face! Around the next corner, an old mirror leans against the wall. Was there something behind you just now? Suddenly, a creaky whisper emerges from somewhere you can't see. You dare enter the final resting place of Roderick Blyton. No one has disturbed my rest in 300 years. Roderick Blyton? I know that name from a history book I read once. He's real. Yes, my child. My deeds have been forgotten by my fellow Bookstonians. You must uphold my memory. Tell my story. Of course I will. Please let us go. You feel her little hand grab yours in the dark, dragging you forward towards the exit. Turning around what you feel must be the last corner of this endless maze, a book lands in front of you with a heavy thud. It's covered in cobwebs and layers of dust. You feel strangely drawn to its mysterious glow. Do you touch it? I absolutely touch it. Ooh. Mysterious grimoire. Glows with latent magical energy. Fun. While you still hunch over the book to decipher its title, a dark figure suddenly lunges out from an old wardrobe behind you. Ah! Yeah, I'm going to scream. You and Harper shriek in terror and almost fall over each other as you both try to push through the door to the outside. Ah, that was terrible. Let's never do that again. Thanks for holding my hand. What? Don't be silly. I didn't hold your hand. As Harper tries to catch her breath, you watch the air in front of her face become visible in the sudden cold. Your gaze turns upwards. Something catches on your eyelashes. Looks like you caught the very first snow. There you go. That is the extent of my vocal prowess. I got a bit into that, didn't I? Okay, I'm going to have a drink now after having a three-way conversation with myself. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Mirrors are terrifying and to be avoided at all costs. Yes, random name of doom. I very much I very much agree with you. Okay, let's have that. But oh, I wish the mixed boxes and the classics boxes weren't quite such similar colours. It really throws me. Okay, it was fun. Okay, at least you enjoyed my daft attempt at voices. I got a little bit carried away. Okay, if we're going for Christmassy, wintry vibes, I'm going to have these fairy lights because fairy lights are cool. Okay, so we need to go to Mega Savings Day for... Oh, crap, wrong button. We need to go to Mega Savings Day, but also we have found out some more evidence. So we found out that Mariam owns the knife and that Tilda borrowed the knife. So we now have a suspect in the crime. So we probably need to go to the Mega Marché for that reason as well. So, even though we are intensely low on crime books, let's see if we can take down some of our Halloween decorations now, because all of these, I think, boost crime sales. So let's put some of these away. And we've got a grimoire. Okay, what have we got inside? Okay, I'm going to take down the cobwebs and I'm going to put up... Oh, the fairy lights go on the outside. Oh, okay. Oh, look, aren't they cute? What about you guys? Okay, let's put these candles outside because that improves our fantasy sales. And put the mysterious grimoire inside, like there. What does it do? Plus 5% classic fantasy, minus 22 electrical. Those are... Okay. We could put Mr. Bookston... Let's put Mr. Bookston back for a bit and see how he gets on. And a tiny cactus. Okay, let's do that. And that's taken down that massive overboost of crime stuff that we had. So, oh look, they've locked the beach. So you can't go to the beach in winter. Okay. We did suspect that the beach might get locked, so that makes sense. Okay, Mega Marché. We need crime and drama. Okay. Crime and drama. I'm gonna fill this one with drama as well. And then we'll just make the others up with other stuff. What we got? Put some kids out. Fact. We definitely need some more crime books, people. We are very much running out of crime books. Okay. Let's do that as a loadout. It's not very good because we don't have enough crime books, but we are mostly here to finish the quest of the crime. You found out who had the knife. What a breakthrough. But wait, don't tell me who it is yet. I still need to write down my current thoughts on the case and I need to be unbiased. But you should go on and confront them with the evidence. See what they have to say and make notes of their reaction. Alright, fair enough. I will confront Tilda. She might turn up here today. Bailey's got his coat on. Look at Bailey, he's got his coat on. He's so cute. Do you want to play? Do you want to play? Catch. Look at Bailey with his coat on. He's so cute. Uh-oh, it's Klaus. What do I do? We just had our monthly meeting with Cassie, our manager. She wants to implement one of those Employee of the Month bonuses, which sucks, because we're now all going to be ranked on our performances, and I don't like being constantly observed while trying to do my job. But I could really use the money. We need better recording equipment and mics for the band if we ever want to make it. I'd feel like such a sellout though. How can I play their games without betraying my fellow comrades? What do you reckon I should do? Sell out or sell out? Huh, really? Yeah. Oh god, okay. There we go. Sell out Everett. I've got to try and sell out the oh crumbs. That's impossible. I didn't expect that from you, but I suppose it's true. It's not like I'm actually selling my soul or anything. I do a good job after all. Why not take some more of Megacorp's money for it? There we go. Forky, are you enabling ridiculousness? Okay. I typically pick books from a series, and I found Outer Space fascinating. I'm a fan of books like A Wrinkle in Time. So, A Wrinkle in Time. This science fantasy adventure starts off the classic Time Quintet series, where three young heroes travel through time and space and face matters of good and evil. Okay. It's a spacey book. Okay, that's a series, but it's not a space book. War of the Worlds is not a series. Not a series. Not a series. That's a series, but it's fantasy, not space. Dresden Files. Never-ending Story. The Magic Word. Fellowship of the Ring. Again. Not really. Okay, so you've got it done there. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The Bad Beginning. Not space. Not space. Still not space. None of these things are space. Okay, what have we got that is space? That one's space. What happens when all of the planet's intellectuals are shut off from the rest of the world? Left to ponder existence without ever experiencing it. Find out in this epic and ambitious sci-fi page-turner. Do we have any more fantasy anywhere else? No. Magic City, War of the Worlds. Right, we've literally only got that one that is a space book, so you have that. I'll give it a shot. I will accept giving it a shot. Here comes Jessica Fletcher with a bobble hat. Oh, we've got to do another recommendation before we can get her. Plot twists are a must. I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. I can't get enough of the Telltale Heart. Edgar Allan Poe. That's okay. I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to go with plot twisty thriller. Let's look at... Oh, I've only got one. Red Dragon. First novel in the Hannibal Lecter series introduces us to the infamous psychologist and cannibal as he finds an unlikely ally in FBI profiler Will Graham. Gruesome and disturbing. I mean, yeah. It's like we've only got one crime book left. What do you expect? Hello, dear. I came by to tell you that my hip surgery is on Friday. I will be staying in hospital for about 3 weeks because the wonderful staff will assist with my rehabilitation as well. Of course, I've packed as many books as I could. I'll have to stay entertained somehow. But others might not be blessed with such a big home library as myself, so I'm sure it'd be quite worthwhile to sell to the patients and hospital staff, and I'd appreciate your visits. Oh, we've unlocked a new location. Hospital. Park near the local clinic to visit patients and sell to the medical staff. Oh, that's fun. Challenge unlocked. Visit Bookston General Hospital. Okay. But I also have something a little more delicate to discuss. I can't leave my poor old cat alone for such a long time. The neighbours offered to feed her, but she needs company too. Are we going to get a kitty? Are we going to get a kitty? Would you consider taking care of her for me, just for the time being? It's a kitty. We're going to get a kitty. I'd love to. I'd love a kitty. Thank you, dear. Her name is Freya. A great name for a cat. And don't worry, she's really easygoing. Some might even say lazy. I got a kitty. There's not a dog and a cat in my shop. It's so exciting. Thank you so much. You two have fun together. I've now got a dog and a cat. Da-da-da! Don't worry, Conglemo. Fredo is still cuter. Okay. Give me something straight from the stage, and I could go for a tragic story, but I don't usually go for anything too niche. I think I'm looking for any Shakespeare. Any Shakespeare, any Shakespeare. Here, Shakespeare, 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 Shakespeare. Here, Shakespeare, 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 Shakespeare. Crap, I don't have any Shakespeare. I've now got to actually use my brain. Do we still have that? I mean, Les Mis is now a stage production. Not sure that counts. I mean, it could be. I'm going to try it. It is now a stage production. It is a stage production. Alright, I knew that wasn't going to work, but you know, it was worth a try. Look, there's a kitty. Oh, kitty goes meow. 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 Ruff, 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 ruff. It's a doggy and a kitty now. It's so cute. Okay. So dear, anything I haven't read yet? I'm trying to read more from female authors. Tend to read books in a novel format, and I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Okay. Wuthering Heights. Female novel classic. There we go. Sometimes these are quite simple. Look, she's doing a little dance. That's very cute. Let's run the coffee machine because I forgot up to now. Oh yeah, Conglemo. It just reminded me you weren't here earlier. I've got emotes. Cuddly Coda made me some emotes, and they are adorable. I'm so pleased with them. They're so cute. Emote spam. Yeah, you can do some emote spam. Raid. Look how cute they are. I've got a couple more in production as well. But they are completely adorable. And I'm very pleased with them. And he's also upgraded my desk as well. So, but just some simple upgrades to my desk. So there's now a little book stamp and some pens and paper. And he even, because he's awesome, he's added my favourite mug as well, which is awesome. So when he gets here, we will have a celebration of all things Cuddly Coda, because they're all amazing. Everything is amazing. There's another shelf. We don't need another shelf. We don't need another shelf. But look, there's another shelf. Horizontal shelf. 24 books. Large pen. I want the shelf. Can I have the shelf? Shall I buy the shelf? I just spent all my money on a shelf. Should we look at it? Should we look at it? Okay, how big is this shelf that I've... Oh, it's not too bad. Look at it. That's very cool. Oh, you can't put it on top. Oh, that's much nicer. The boat bookshelf was weird. So that was 4 daily expenses. This is only 3 daily expenses. 24 books. 24 books. It's the same size, but it's less expensive to equip, which is good. Right, we need to paint it. Paint, 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 paint. Oh, no, that wasn't what I meant to do. What else have we got that's a new accessory? Oh, maybe the cat? Her name's Freya. She's lazy and loves to be around books. Okay. She's very cute. I think I'm just going to keep her equipped. That's fine. Right, where are we going to go today? So we could go straight to the hospital, but Tilda's surgery isn't until Friday, so we could wait until Friday. What else have we got going on? We don't have any money, so we can't go to the lighthouse and do the next stage of the quest at the lighthouse. Oh, ad break. Thank you, everyone. I will do my best to not be very interesting for the next 90 seconds for those of you that are off to ad jail. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in approximately 90 seconds. I hope you come back. Okay, what quests do we have? Okay, we can't go to the... We could go to Cafe Liberté. That's probably our best chance of bumping into Tilda and being able to accuse her... excuse me. Being able to accuse her of attacking the dummy, the wavy arm tube guy. But we don't have any crime books. We need to go somewhere where they do not want crime books, because we don't have any. Okay, so we could go to university and hand this quest in. But Tilda's not likely to show up. Can't afford the lighthouse. Don't have any crime. Can't go to the flea market. Okay, I think in that case we're going to go to the university. Fact, classic, drama. Let's go to the university. Don't have any money. Okay. I've immediately forgotten what we were taking. Fact, classic, drama. Okay. Thank you. Okay, fact. Fact. Is that a little bit too many? Maybe. Okay, maybe I'll put a few of the others on in here a little bit like that. Like and then like crime like here. There we go. Got 2 of everything except the big hitters. I think that'll do. Okay, here we go. Hopefully everyone is back from ad jail that went to ad jail. Ooh, free book. I also like going to university because you get free books because, you know, students are slobs and just throw books around apparently. Yes, I'm very busy right now. Sure, you do that, love. There we go. I've got my free books. Oh, first request. Okay. Hi there. Fact books are my usual go-tos. Bonus points if it's from this century. Okay, that's easy. Fact from this century. Nope. 2018. Fact from this century. That's a poetry book. It's Tim. Hi, Tim. Thank you very much for coming by. I take it Lilo managed to go to bed at a reasonable hour today, hopefully without too much trauma. Welcome in. You missed the Fall Fear Fest. We are now in the winter season, and just getting started. We are trying to go anywhere that doesn't require crime books because we've pretty much sold out. So we have a problem. The bedtime is still ongoing, but hopefully it'll hopefully she'll doze off soon. But thank you very much for coming by. You have already had a preview of our new emotes, but there are some new redeems for you to investigate as well. And Forky has been trying to encourage everyone to use them because he's run out of points. Right, I'm looking for something from this century. 1974. 2021. Dinosaurs. There you go. Have that. That'll do. No problem. You enjoy your book about dinosaurs. Okay. Let's see if we can actually get Anne a book she likes this time. Because we have done I think we've attempted to give Anne a book 3 times in this stream, and we've failed every single time. So, okay. Here she goes. Wow, I've no idea how you managed to scrounge up so much academic literature around here. Oh, that's just me handing in my quest. Well, however you did it, you've helped out the first years tremendously. The groups I've seen around today seem a lot more confident and relaxed already. But I doubt you have any of the molecular genetics textbooks I need, or do you? I'm pretty sure I do not have a molecular genetics textbook. You can have a look though. Ooh, that person has got green hair, that's exciting. Here she goes. I'm looking for a romance set in the past, but I easily get nightmares, so no horror stories. The Tempest is one of my all-time favourites. What do you suggest? Okay. Romance set in the past. Gulliver's Travels, Great Gatsby, Great Expectations, Poems of Emily Dickinson, The Colour Purple, not set in the past. Hamlet, Much Ado About Nothing, that's romancy. The Tempest, is The Tempest technically a comedy? Not really. In the Shakespearean classic, a wizarding scholar is disposed of by his brother and forced to take a sabbatical on a desolate island. A play full of thundering monologues, magical confusions, and romantic distractions. I actually saw The Tempest in London at the Globe. It was very good. Although we did stand, like we had groundling tickets, and oh my goodness, it makes your back hurt standing up for that long. I might try Much Ado. I'm going to go with Much Ado. It's a comedy. It's a play. Yeah. Here we get to accuse. Here we go. Here comes the accusation. Interesting clues you have here on your board. You've really done your homework on this case. Have you figured it out, yes? Yes, Jessica Fletcher, we figured it out. You're the murderer. I see. You really are quite clever. Let's say I did destroy that mascot. Hypothetically, it would have been for good reason. That inflatable thing is an insult to St. Bookston's memory. They're not some mascot that can be used to advertise corporate greed. They were a real person and a core part of our town's history and values. Something simply had to be done. Hypothetically speaking, of course. Now, what will you do with this information? Can I trust you? What do you reckon? Do we keep her secret or do we hand her in? What do we think? Hand her in, hand her in. WTF, Tilda, I trusted you. Keep her secret. She needs arresting. Oh no. Do a poll. Oh, crumbs. Can I figure out how to do a poll? Okay. Do we hand her in? Yes. No. Okay. Okay, you have 1 minute to vote. Do we hand her in? You have 1 minute. Because technically, we are not the only person investigating this. Don't forget, Fern is also investigating this. And he has seen our murder board. So he's going to know too. What do we think? I'm really tempted to start singing the countdown tune. Oh, crumbs. What do we think? What do we think? Oh, handing her in. Yes is winning. Yes is winning. So close to the end of the poll. Any last second votes? Yes has won. We hand her in. Ah, look, she doesn't mind. Of course, it's a good story, and I can't blame you for wanting to tell it. I hope you find out who did it. You did it, Jessica Fletcher. I know you did it. I know you did it. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. Go straight to jail. She won't go to jail. Oh, I forgot to run the coffee machine again. Okay. Give me one of those huge tomes, you know, with more than 700 pages. I've no interest in biographies. I'm on a deadline. You want a 700-page book with giving me no other information? Okay. 700 pages, not a biography. Okay. I'm just going to go very quickly. Huh. It's over 700 pages. It's not a biography. Have a chemistry textbook. That was easy. I thought that was going to take ages. Oh yes, I like big books and I cannot lie. No problem. Enjoy your random chemistry textbook. Oh, that was going to take ages. Clicking through loads and loads of... What's over 700 pages? Oh wait, first thing I clicked on. See, students, they like coffee more than books. Oh, Moira. Hey, can you believe we still haven't heard back about any potential concert venues? I mean, it's on the city council to pay better attention to the culture scene in town, isn't it? Look, love, I'm working on it. So why should we have to do all the work ourselves? Of course, some of the council members simply don't like the look of our band. But this isn't just for us, right? I heard there's some teens at the Lighthouse who'd love to put on a theatre performance, yet I'm working on it. I spent all of my money on a bookcase. I'm very sorry. Well, we'll see. Seems like someone might need a little push. Yes, you, off a cliff if you keep harassing me. I spent all my money on this nice bookcase. Leave me alone. Oh my goodness, we've got another wheelbarrow leaving. In this pile, look at this. What's new today? I see you're a person of taste. I'm looking for something poetic right now. Also, you can't go wrong with a play. We did have some poems, actually. The poems of Emily Dickinson. Have some poems. There we go. Yes, you're just saving up points for one particular redeem, aren't you? It's fine. I put it there for everyone's amusement. Oh, I haven't talked to Bailey today. Good boy, Bailey. I'm sorry I didn't give you pats so soon. Yes, you are. Look, we've got a kitty as well. We now have a kitty and a doggo in our bookshop. Although this is Tilda's cat that we are pet sitting, so we may not have her permanently. I'm not quite sure. This is Freya. Freya the kitty. This is Bailey. We all know Bailey. Okay, here we go. Right. Oh, it's snowing. That's exciting. We don't have any crime books. Oh my goodness, there's more shelves. That one holds 50 books. 50! We definitely can't afford that though. It's 450. Okay, So it is the fish market today, so we could go down to the square. But what else do we have? Do we have any money? We do have a little bit of money, so should we go up to the lighthouse and sort out the this thing? Although they do want crime books. Oh, they want crime books, don't they? Okay, we need to find somewhere that doesn't want crime books, because we don't have any. Okay. Where doesn't want crime books? The waterfront. Let's go to the waterfront. I've changed my mind. Got the fish market. Might be able to get some cool things for our shop. And they don't like crime books. We need some crime books. Look, we've only got 2. Got a grand total of 2 crime books. 4 crime books. That is all of our crime books right there. It's very sad. Okay, was it travel and what? Travel and fact. Okay. Travel. Fact. Look at this bookcase, it's so trendy. I'm so excited by my trendy bookshop bookcase. Okay. Travel. And then drama, classic, and oh, I don't know what else to do. I don't have any more crime. Drama. I'll put a couple more fantasy up there. There we go, that'll do. It's snowing! It's very exciting. I do hope at some point you can get a new car, because my car's sounding particularly ropey. Hi Bailey, look, it's snowing! Ruff ruff! He's a good doggo. Meow, meow. Have a look, matey. What we got? Traveller's suitcases. Antique lantern. Fishing net. Push 3 travel. What are you? Traveller's suitcase. Adds 1 travel books. When a customer enters your shop with a chance of 5%, adds 1 travel books. Does that mean they like buy a travel book? I can't afford it anyway, but that's interesting. Oh, the seafaring folk seem displeased with the lack of maritime decor on your bookshop. Are you sure you have an invitation? I do, I just took some of it down. I'll put it back, I'm sorry. I didn't realise I had to keep it there forever. I'm in trouble. Stories with a detective from a series. That one. First book in the Women's Murder Club series. There we go. I like it when they're that easy. I thought I was going to have to go trolling for crime somewhere else. I should have something for everyone, but the problem is finding it. Finding it on the shelves is going to be an issue now. There's something different about you. You solved the case, didn't you? Case closed. We figured out who deflated the mascot and why. You might yet become A proper investigative journalist. Stunning investigation work there. So who do you think did it? It was Jessica Fletcher. Ugh, I should have guessed it myself. Tilda has never been a fan of the mega corporation. Great work on getting to the bottom of it all. Although, I don't think I'll mention Tilda in the article. It was just a little property damage after all. No real harm done. Haha, you're scared of Tilda. Either way, finding out who did it was just for the fun of it. I mean, she did commit a crime. Like, I like solving puzzles, but there's no need to carry on after you've solved it, don't you think? But hey, great investigative work. You've proven yourself a very reliable assistant investigative reporter. Here, you should have your very own press tape for the next investigation. Thank you, I think. Press line, do not cross. Not crime scene. So what do you think of Mega Mascot Maimed Many Times for the title? I mean, it's a choice. I like the alliteration. Waiting for someone to request smut. I mean, I did sell a book about lesbian vampires earlier, Conglemo, so probably about as close as I've seen. And that's only because I know what that book is about. As in, like, I know a bit about the story, so I don't think anyone's going to downright just request something a bit too dodge. Here we go. That wasn't a very lucrative day because it turns out I took down too many of the spooky things. Oh, hydrate. Thank you, Conglemo. Oh, my water's nearly empty. Ah, Momo's got a drink too. Thank you very much. What happens when my water runs out? When my water runs out, I will do a BRB and go and get some more. Oh, we're doing the shell game again. Everybody pay attention. Okay. Everyone can use their channel points to predict where is it? So use your channel points to predict where Momo has hidden, like which cup has it, and then you get a bonus if you get it right. Yeah, most people just randomly guess. It works. Oh yeah, we got the press line thing. Right, I don't think... Okay, we don't need this anymore. Okay. Hi, Soraya. Thank you for coming in. You just missed the shell game, but it looks like Conglemo has won some bonus channel points. Well done, Conglemo. Yes, we got affiliate, so thank you so much. And have a look for emotes. Cuddly Coder has made our very first emotes for followers as well. Well, I couldn't have done it without everybody who followed and also everybody who did shouting out and things like that. So it's at least in part down to you, Mr. Tim, and also Forky and Cuddly Coda and Maisie and everybody else. So thank you so much. But yeah, there are now channel points for you to collect. There are emotes for you to use, which are so cute. They were drawn by Cuddly Coda. And they're the cutest things ever. Tiny books for the cozy library. So enjoy those. It says we have a lack of maritime gumph. We don't have that many gumphs to put out. So we've got that one, I guess. One more. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out next time we go. I'm not that fussed right this very second. Confirm. Okay. We still only have 4 crime books, which does somewhat limit where we can go. Okay, we can't go there. We could go there. Right, is there anything going on today? Let me check. No, nothing going on today. We have to go to the hospital tomorrow because Tilda's operation is tomorrow. But that's fine. Where do we go today, though, that doesn't require us to sell crime books? Could go to the university again. We do have quite a few things to do. Let's do the university again, just one more time. Then we'll go to the hospital tomorrow. So, fact, classic, drama, university. Okay, classic. Fact. Oh no, I've sold out. Fact, classic, drama. Okay. I'm going to put drama down there. Because then I can fill in this one book on the end of that shelf, because otherwise it's going to upset me. And I'll put some more drama up here. So we've got about the same across those. Although we do have a big upper on this one. So let's put some more drama in there. And then a couple of kids there, and then some fantasy, and our measly 4 crime books can just go here. There we go. I think that'll do as a loadout. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Oh, free book. And it's a crime book. Thank you very much for giving me a free crime book. Every little bit helps. Where are my other free books of the day? Oh, there's one there. Oh, another free crime book. That's what we like. Thank you very much, clumsy university students. I'll take 3 free books. Yes, I'm very busy right now. I'm sure you are. Good day. How do you do? Cozy. Oh no, Forky, your cozy meter has gone down. Oh, crumbs. Ad break. Sorry about this, everybody. I will do my best to be as boring as humanly possible for the next 90 seconds. Thank you very much for going to ad jail and coming back. I do hope you come back. I very much want you to come back. So I will see you in 90 seconds. And I will be very boring and spend a long time looking for this book. I promise. Okay. I passed my last exam. Fantasy is just not for me. And I detest pop science. But I'm helplessly in love with romance novels. Okay. Romance. Gulliver's Travels. Emma. not really a romance. Hamlet, Frankenstein, Macbeth. These are all very classics. The Odyssey, Rebecca. Is the desk new, or was it an ADHD blind spot I've just discovered? The desk was in the last stream, but it's got a lot more on it since last time. So last time it only had the little books that Momo's sitting on, and the skull. So it has developed a lot more in things to notice on it. So, kinda. And also, you were on your phone last stream, so you probably didn't see it, because it is only just on the edge of the screen. So, yes and no. But yes, my lovely desk, also drawn by the lovely Cuddly Coda. He has created this lovely desk for me, given Momo somewhere to stand, and also I have a book and a book stamp and like pens and paper and my favourite mug as well, which was actually a gift from the Cuddly Coda himself, with a very, very niche reference on it. So anyone gets the reference, they will be a member of a very niche club. I think only one person has recognised the mug without being led to the answer. Isn't the casual lean really good? It's excellent, and that was all his idea. 100% that was his idea, because originally the avatar had hands sort of down clasped in front of them, and then Cuddly Coda sort of added the lean. It's great. Forky, you guessing does not count. Because you know what the mug is, because you were involved in the conversation. That's cheating. I already know you know, that doesn't count. Right, anyway, I'm looking for a romance novel. Hang on, excuse me. Hey, Conglemo! Welcome to the club, yes! My Great Gatsby. Persuasion, is that a... 27-year-old Anne Elliot gets a second chance at love when her ex-fiancé, Captain Frederick Wentworth, moves into her family's home. Another Austen classic that never gets old. That's an actual one that sounds like it's got a romance in it. See, I knew we knew the right combination of people. It didn't take long for someone to get. Okay, we're doing quite well. We're selling quite well. Okay, what have we got? Coming of age book. I enjoy the odd romance plot from time to time, but I don't think I get poetry. Okay. Coming of age romance. Coming of age romance. Check here. Nancy. Oh, we got some Nancy Drew. That's exciting. Okay, that's an essay. Their big age gap seems to be unable to deter Elio and Oliver from their obsession with each other, and they experience the highs and lows of a gay summer romance in 1980s Italy. Romance plot, so I'm not really coming of age though. That's poetry. The Song of Achilles. Not a coming of age book, but on my list because it sounds really interesting. Night Sky with Exit Wounds, poetry, loads of poetry at the moment. It's the coming of age thing that's kind of going to be difficult. That's a play. Room of One's Own. Henry. Sense and Sensibility. Tale of Two Sisters. Romantic entanglements. Quarrels and the difficulty of making sensible and sensual choices in matters of love and marriage, of course. Delightful wit and sharp characterizations are great as ever in its all-time classic. I don't really have any coming-of-agey looking things. Emma. No. Comedy of Errors. Frankenstein. Macbeth. The Odyssey. What are you? Protagonist is freshly married to a rich manor lord. In her new home, expectations of a carefree married life are shattered when questions about Rebecca, the late lady of the house, arise. Daphne du Maurier. Coming of age plot. Great Gatsby. No, you know what? I'm going to go back to my first thought, which was that one. Sense and Sensibility. Yeah. Kitty, kitty. Oh. I was trying to pet my kitty. Leave me alone. Okay, I'm a huge sci-fi nerd. I'd love to read something classic. And I like niche books for the most part. Okay. Sci-fi. Oh, we don't have that many options. That's fantasy. That's sci-fi. That'll do. It's the only sci-fi book we've got. iRobot. Pretty classic. Oh, here she is. Hi. I'm guessing you've already heard about Tilda's surgery, yeah? Yes, I have. It's a little scary to think about, but I'm just so glad Tilda is using her retirement to properly take care of her health. And I know she can handle it. I'm almost more worried about my Nan. She's been making quite the fuss about the risks of the surgery, but I reckon I'd be the same in her place. She really loves Tilda. Well, anyway, Nan will probably be at the hospital a lot while Tilda recovers. So even though she hasn't said it outright yet, I'm pretty sure that means I'll be the cafe's manager for the time being. Do you reckon I'll do a good job? Maybe my Nan will finally recognise that I can do it. Lots to think about. Maybe I'll distract myself with a new book for now. You do that, Moira. You have a new book. Bye. See ya. I'm gonna wave you off. Bye. Excuse me. Oh, crunch, I haven't got that many books left. I'm interested in fact books. We haven't got any. Bonus points if it's from this century. And I normally prefer short and sweet books. What can you recommend for a collector like me? We've got that absurd physics book in the kids department. I remember seeing that absurd kids physics book. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at that lot. That's a wheelbarrow and a half. Look at them. Amazing. Another piece of knowledge acquired. Yes, Newtonian physics for babies. I'm sure that's a great book for you. Ah, it's Bailey. You want to play, Bailey? Do you want to play? Do you want to play? Catch. Ah. He's a good egg, is Bailey. Okay. Right. If you guys will just bear with me for a minute, I've run out of water. So I'm going to put you into BRB just for a second to turn off the microphone, and then I'm going to go and grab some more water. So I'll be back in just like 2 minutes. Hello. Okay, I am back. I have water. And I need to buy some stock. My goodness. Oh, crumbs. I did not get any snacks. But I think fish and chips are going to arrive just after 8 o'clock. So I think I can survive without for now. Fish and chips, I know, I'm very spoiled. We still don't have any. Look at that. We are so low on crime books, it's actually ridiculous. Okay, so what do we do? What extras do you have? Salt and vinegar and probably tartar sauce today. I don't know, I might have ketchup. Sometimes with fish and chips I do like mi tartar, but I don't know, I might be in a ketchup mood today. Okay, today we need to go to the hospital. So we need to go to the hospital for the first time. Where is it? Oh, blimey, it's miles away. Okay, so at the hospital we're just going to have to do an average load of whatever we've got. So try and just do an average of a bit of everything. I mean, it's a hospital, they're unlikely to want lots of kids, but let's put a little bit of travel. I'm going to assume they're going to want like fact books maybe, so we'll do a few more of those. Fantasy. Excuse me. Let's put a couple more up there. Let's put a few more of those out, and I mean we've got loads of classics. Let's just chuck the classics on there because we've got over 200 classic books and nearly 200 kids books. No one buys kids books. It's ridiculous. Okay, anyway, let's go to the hospital and see what we can see. See what happens. I find it quite interesting that a place the size of Bookston that doesn't have like a police station or more than 5 people living there has a hospital this big. Is the other half also having fish and chips? He will probably have a battered sausage and chips. He's not a huge fish person. Good boy, Bailey. Good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. Kitty. Oh, there's doctors. Let's poke the doctors. So, did you hear about Dr. Cruz? Yeah, apparently he... Oh, shh. Not in front of everyone. Oh, hello. We've been spotted. Oh, hi there. You're new. Ah, you're that bookseller we've heard so much about. Welcome to Bookston General. How's business? Heard anything interesting recently? Okay. Sell 50 books at the hospital. Give the staff at the hospital something interesting to talk about, like books. We'd love to know some of the chatter from your shop. Okay. We can do that. Is there anything interesting to poke? Normally when you go to a new location you get like a new accessory, don't you? Okay, here we go. Oh, hang on. Excuse me, wrong hole. Retirement is the best. I'm looking for a book about nature. I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. I can't get enough of Adventures of a Wild Child. Join the escapades of a free-spirited wanderer as they navigate love, self-discovery, and countless adventures in this captivating memoir. Okay, so let's try travel. Why can't they all be the same shape and size? At least one of them doesn't look like a boat anymore. The boat really bothered me. I don't mind this one as much. Because at least it's square. In search of the most beautiful islands. The Bookshop book. 16 years before her famous novel, The Age of Innocence, Wharton publishes this scholarly travel book. Remarkably detailed survey of Italian garden architecture. No, that's boring. Entertaining yet educational travelogue exploring a sunburned country, also known as Australia. Marvel about the country's people, history, landscape, flora and fauna. Let's try that one. Yay! Oh, here comes Mariam to make my day complicated. Ah, are you here to ask after Tilda? The surgery has apparently gone well, but I have not yet been able to see her. I'm afraid it will take a few more hours until she's well enough for visitors, but her caregivers have assured me that we should be able to look in on her in the evening. It is still quite worrying, is it not? I'm very aware of the risks that come with a surgery like this. So I am having trouble going home. Maybe, yes, I should wait inside until we have more news. Would you join me after your work is done? I'm sure Tilda would like to see you. Yeah, I'll do it. That's what I'm here for, you silly woman. I didn't come here to sell books. I came here to visit Jessica Fletcher, of course. Okay, a biography. Something easy, entertaining, and uncomplicated. Biography. Where's the best place to find a biography? Let's try here. Herbs. That's a critical framework. That's an architecture book. Shakespeare, dictionary. Deborah. Homage to Catalonia. Witty journalistic work turned memoir. By George Orwell, where he tells of his time fighting fascists. No, okay, we do not want fascists. That's not very relaxing. Catching carp. Italian villas. In search. Journey to the centre of the earth. Explorer's Guide to Georgetown. Nope. Where else are you going to find a biography, people? Try a classic. 20,000 Leagues, Mockingbird, Journey to the West, Dr. Jekyll, Midsummer Nights, Frankenstein, Macbeth, poetry and philosophy, poems. No. Oh, crumbs. We're in trouble. I might have to just go with... don't really have anything. I might have to go with that because it's the only biography, even though it's about fascists. Okay. They seem to like it, even if it's a bit weird. I thought she was arrested for her dark secret that she was a murderer. Who? Tilda? Yeah, she got away with murder. Well, it was only murder of a floppy mascot, so I'm assuming they don't really care that much. Okay, I want something with a romance plotline. Also, I wouldn't mind getting into something more sophisticated. Okay. Something romantic. I mean, that's got romance in it. Midsummer Night's Dream. Alice doesn't. No, Frankenstein doesn't. That doesn't. That's poetry. I want something with a romance plotline. Romeo and Juliet. Wouldn't mind getting into something more sophisticated. Shakespeare for sophisticated? I mean, Romeo and Juliet is romantic. Kinda. It's not particularly cheerful, but it's definitely got love in it. Your recent dramatic recommendations seem to have stirred people's interest in the, well, dramatic. Okay, thank you. Okay, we need to sell 50 books. We've only sold 30, it's not too bad. Literary fiction, tragic tearjerker. What's a tragic tearjerker, everybody? Poems. I mean, I wouldn't call any of these a tearjerker personally, but I mean, you know, Macbeth is technically a tragedy, but I wouldn't call it a tearjerker, really. Right, those are fact and travel. What have we got over here? Literary fiction novel, tragic tearjerker. Yeah, it might be close enough because it's tragic. Let's see if we can find something that says specifically the word tragic. Inkheart, Westing Game, Nancy Drew, Nimona, Stormbreaker. Yeah, I think I might have to go for Macbeth. I mean, it's not. It's tragic, but it's. So is Frankenstein, kinda. I'm gonna give her Frankenstein. Yeah. Look at something more in a novel format. Frankenstein is a novel, you strange woman. Should have gone with Macbeth, Forky. Should have gone with Macbeth. I overthought it. Oh, excuse me. Meow. Oh, I need to go and visit Tilda now. Mariam greets you right by the building's entrance, impatiently shooing you along in the direction of the lifts. She still looks tired, but her hair is pulled into a tight bun again, and her clothes have been smoothed in an effort to look fresh. Like most hospitals, this building is a maze of white hallways that all look the same. Mariam, however, leads the way without hesitation. With a slight prick in your chest, you wonder how many times she's been here before, worried about a loved one. Finally, the two of you knock politely on the white door of a patient room and quietly head inside. The first hospital bed you see isn't Tilda's. A woman of a similar age greets you with a crinkled smile over her gossip magazine. Of course, Tilda has the bed by the window. You pass by a separating curtain that is only half drawn, and finally relax for the first time. You can feel Mariam do the same beside you, as both of you see Tilda awake and smiling, although clearly groggy from a recent nap. You are all right. Of course I am, silly. I told you I would be. I'm being treated like royalty here, despite my moral objections to any such institution. The only thing lacking in this place is entertainment. My eyes are a little too tired for reading, so I have been relying solely on Giselle's delightful stories here. Of course, I should have known you wouldn't be able to rest for even a minute. I rest enough, darling. In fact, I do nothing but rest. But would it be too much to ask of my young visitor to fetch me a few things before the next visit? I could never refuse a fetch quest. How kind of you, dearie. I appreciate you helping out. Now, I've been telling Giselle about my favourite board game. Could you pick it up from the Mega Marché for us? Hang on a minute. I thought she hated the Mega Marché. It's a bit rude. New request. Supermarket errand. Fetch an entertaining board game for Tilda and her new friend Giselle from the Mega Mart. Good. Thank you, dear. And thank you for coming to visit me. It really was lovely to see you today. Yes, thank you for coming with me. Now, please give us a moment alone. New memory. Emotional support. Mariam would never admit it, but she was really scared and you were there for her. That's very nice. See, we did a good deed today, Bailey. Yes, we did. Okay. Oh my goodness, I have no drama books and no crime books. This is probably quite bad. I don't have any. No crime, no drama. That's very, very bad. I do have loads of money though, so I am going to stock up on these. Okay. I'm not going to buy those because they are kids' books and I've got loads of them. Okay, I've stocked up on the other things, so that might help. Okay, so we don't have any crime, we don't have any drama, which means we don't have many options of places to go. That's very nice. Right, where can we go that doesn't want crime or drama? We can go to the waterfront. All the waterfronts. We only seem to be able to go to the waterfront. Oops. Oh, hang on a second. In winter there's no flea market. Look. Saturday's normally the flea market. There's no flea market in the winter. Where are we going to get our crap from? Where do we buy things from if we don't... Oh, I don't know what to do now. I'm completely thrown. Okay, without the... How... What's it... Oh. I don't know what to do now. Oh no. Okay, right, we still don't have any... Right, we're going to have to go somewhere that doesn't need us to do... Okay, what does the... See, the lighthouse... We need to go back to the lighthouse and do more of this. But we've got the money, but we don't have any crime or drama books. Okay, let's do this. Let's go up to the castle ruins, because the fantasy and fact... The fact that we don't have any crime, we're just going to have to suck it up and try. And you've got the Pippet Pioneers, so we can maybe fill it in with some kids' books? Maybe? Okay, let's try it. Let's try going to the castle ruins. Okay. Oh, there's an ad break coming up. So thank you very much for sticking around, everybody. I'm just going to load out my bookshop for a trip to the ruins. So I will see you all in 90 seconds. Go take a comfort break, get some water, something. Anything you like. Alright, what am I doing? Fact, fantasy. Fact, fantasy. I'm gonna put some kids in here. And travel. And classic. I think that's probably going to have to do because I don't have any crime or drama. It's not the most exciting looking loadout, but we shall see how it goes. Oh, doesn't this look pretty in the winter? Very cosy. Oh boy. Another nightmare last night. Oh, did we frighten them too much? Doesn't bother me. Not at all. I'm not a baby. There you are. I think we frightened them too much. Maybe starting off by giving them it was a bit too far. I don't regret it. It was hilarious. Okay. Did you just say she was a baby? No, that's what the child said. said, I'm not a baby. Oh no, I did say she was a baby because I said, yes, you are. Because they're kids. And yes, we were giving them horror books, but that's their own stupid fault. They asked for it. I'd love to read something to do with real life, and I need to be whisked away by a good travel book. Do you have anything like an Age of License? An Age of License. This comic is many things. A charming travel memoir about a trip through Europe, a light-hearted advice book for anyone with travel anxiety, and a book full of beautiful illustrations of cute kittens and delicious food. Okay, that sounds like a really good book. Do we have that really cool Korean cooking? No. Okay. Something to do with real life travel. Anything with like an Age of License. I'm kind of tempted to give him this one because book inspired recipes. It's real life, but also it's different types of writing. Gonna go that one. Yeah. I love the snow. The snow looks like really kind of realistic because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's a realistic shape. It makes me think of looking out the window. Okay. Uh-oh, I think we're actually in trouble. Look. Nightmarish drawing. Where have I seen this before? Truly terrifying. I mean, that is quite scary. The kids' nightmares are fully manifesting as creepy drawings now. That's like stage 3 of 5 on the nightmare scale. How will I ever get them to sleep again? Bedtime will turn into absolute chaos. I need to find a way to calm them down and make them feel safe before any tears are shed or parents get called. Maybe you could help me out with a few books? Something super simple and innocuous would be best. Okay, challenge unlocked. Give 5 nature or animal recommendations to pioneers to distract them from their monster obsession. Help them learn about nature. Okay. That way I could even come up with a new badge to incentivize them. Okay, we can do that. When was the last time you had snow? Like February? March? Maybe? Probably February. Quite a long time ago. But I do remember looking out the window here and seeing blibbity blobbity blobs of snow, just like that. Okay. Difficulty 5 stars, so always bodes well. Plot twists are a must. And I've got low blood pressure. Please prescribe me another crime thriller. Do you have anything like Dark Matter? Dark Matter. A thrilling action plot unfolds when ordinary physics professor Jason is abducted and finds himself in a parallel world. What dark paths will he face to make it back to his old life? Low blood pressure, you're not a doctor. Yeah, it's a little bit of a strange expression. We don't have any crime books at the moment, so we're going to have to see if we can find a crime thriller in our stock of fantasy. So wish me luck. So we're looking for crime. Ranma. Snow Crash. At the Earth's Core. Blind Witch, the Wardrobe. The Witcher. The Cruel Prince. Invisible Man. A thrilling classic of early science fiction. Maybe. Gregor the Overlander, Flowers for Algernon. Science fiction short story turned novel, grapples with the meaning of intelligence, disability, and the consequences of human augmentation. House Moving Castle, The Complete Robot. Wrinkle in Time, iRobot, Divergent. No, okay. What have we got here? Still looking for anything to do with crime. She's just getting anything that's got crime in it. Crime and punishment doesn't count. He's not. That's. Oh, that made me jump. I've just realised that I may have made a mistake with the quack redeem, because that type of quack is also something that I use on my phone as an alarm. So it did make me jump. Okay. Wait, what? What am I waiting for? Give Momo a treato. Thank you very much. Did you hear it that time, Forky? I definitely heard it. You did not? Oh. Did anybody else hear it? Can someone in chat let me know if you heard the quack, and if it's just Forky having sound problems, or if the quack is not make. You didn't. Okay, the quack is. Did that make a noise? Sounds have gone. How can the sounds have gone AWOL when they were working earlier? Okay. Fork, can you pay people back that have redeemed sounds in the last few minutes? I'm not quite sure what's happened because I haven't done anything in the last couple of minutes. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay. Sheer ridiculousness. Sorry, everybody. I will hydrate, because hydrate is a hydrate, whether it makes a noise or not. It's really weird because they were working earlier and they've just spontaneously stopped. Oh, Twitch be twitching, honestly. It could be anything that is just completely loopy. Well, at least the Momo related redeems are still working. And the book hat is manual, so that's fine. So it's just anything that comes in that is a sound only based redeem, really, for now. Sorry, everybody. Twitch be twitching. You know how it goes. You can pretend there's a duck. Oh, hang on. I've got a duck. There you go. There's a duck. Why do I have a duck on my desk? It's one of those ducky fidget toys. So it's like a mechanical keyboard key, just a single one, and it's shaped like a duck, and it makes duck noises. I like using it during meetings so that people think, why the hell can I hear a duck? Because I'm that kind of person. Have Dante's Inferno. I've no friggin' idea. I have all manner of peculiar things on my desk, but most of them don't make noises. I think that's the only one that makes a noise. I have stuffed animals and fidget toys and various things that I have made or have been made by people for me. Yeah, many things. Okay, I don't mind a bit of a fright. and I normally prefer short and sweet books, really, really are struggling with not having any crime books. Something short. I'm just going to look for something short. 160 pages. Hollow Earth sci-fi novel. It's got dinosaurs. 300 pages. 300. A thrilling classic. Have that one. It's got the word thrilling in it. There we go. But yes, you can also save up for a book hat redeem. And after Halloween, when I am no longer wearing the witch hat will become a redeem as well. But at the moment I am wearing it because it is Halloween. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. Sorry. Ruff, 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 ruff. If the Invisible Man comes to dinner, do they have to have a dress code if you can't see them? Yes. Just in case the invisibility wears off. Oh my goodness, a box of crime books. And a box of drama books. Give me the drama. I don't even care that they're full price. Just give them to me. Oh my goodness. Right. That's better. I feel better now. All of the books. Right. What have we got that's new? Did we get anything new? What did we get? I'm very confused. Oh, the creepy drawing. +5 to fantasy sale chance. We can stick it on the outside. No, we can put it on the wall on the inside though. Freaky drawings. Okay. Right. We now have books again, which makes me feel better. So, we can't go to the Mega Marché and get Tilda's game because Mega Marché is closed on Sundays. But we'll go on Monday. Oh my goodness, look at all my daily expenses. So many daily expenses. I'm not going to look at that anymore. That's too many numbers. We haven't been here in a while. We haven't been to Cafe Liberté in a while. Shall we go? Let's go to Cafe Liberté. We haven't been there for a while. And now we've got some crime books and drama books. I'm less concerned about not having what they want. Crime, travel, classic. Okay, so let's travel, travel. I'm still going to go a little bit minimal on the crime. I don't know, we do have plenty. What? What do we want? Let's put some little... Let's put kids and drama like there. Because it's an ideal place to put some little bitty bit and pieces of other things. What did I say? Crime, classic, travel. Let's put a few more crime like here. I feel like I've missed something. Crime, yeah. I'm going to put a whole shelf of fantasy because we've got this big boost for fantasy. So I'm going to put a few more crime on this shelf instead. Okay, Cafe Liberté, here we come. And this might be our last day. Because unlike when I can hear dinner in production, fish and chips just tend to arrive and I don't want them to get cold, so I'm gonna try and finish stream actually on time today. I think that might be the first time ever. Do you want to play, Bailey? Bailey, do you want to play? Do you want to play? Catch. Nom, 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 nom. Well done, Bailey. You're so clever. From the coffee machine. Why not? No one wants cold fish and chips. Exactly, exactly. I got a snowman! I got a snowman. I did make a raid message. I do have a raid message. And it includes my lovely raid emote, which is very exciting. Because it's a follower emote, I theoretically can use it for everybody. A fear-inducing page turner. I like niche books for the most part. Dracula is one of my all-time favourites. Do we still have, if you like Dracula, do we still have no, we don't. I was going to say, do we still have Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? But no, we don't. Okay, let's go to the crime. Fear-inducing page turner. Something niche. Angels and Demons. Girl Who Played with Fire. This book must be one of the darkest Nordic crime thrillers out there. Larson manages to sneak in moments of kindness and allyship that make this brutal revenge epos just barely possible to endure. Let's try that. It's Mr. Lovegood. Hi! You just sneaked in. This is the last day that we're going to play, but you managed to sneak in just before the end of the stream. It's so lovely to see you. How was choir practice? Did you have a good time? I hope it went well. Hey, sorry I'm in a bit of a rush. I have my hands full at the cafe at the moment, but I still wanted to say hi. Me and the rest of the staff, we're still adjusting to my new management position a bit, but I think that's normal, right? And even in the stress, I managed to implement a few sustainability changes already. We've got more plant milk options now, and I ordered a bunch of reusable takeaway cups. So I reckon I'm doing alright so far. Anyway, I have to go now. See you later. Thank you for popping by and giving me an update. It's nice to know you're doing well. Didn't even buy a book. Just came in, gave me an update and ran away again. Perfect weather for a new book, eh? You can't go wrong with a play, and I wouldn't mind something like a thriller. Do you have anything like Macbeth? Do we have a play? We have Midsummer Night's Dream and All's Well That Ends Well. They are not thrillers, though. Sherlock Holmes, Wuthering Heights, The Odyssey, Helen. See, I want to read that. This one sounds really good. Every time I see it, I'm just like, I want to read that one. The Importance of Being Earnest, Henry, Inferno. We have a Henry. Do we have any advance on a Henry? Any advance on Henry the Sixth? No, I don't think we've got any advance on Henry the Sixth. Have Henry the Sixth. There we go. It's not the ideal, but went alright, I guess. The choir leader keeps throwing new songs, and I don't remember what they're called. Pitch. Oh, so they keep changing things. Oh, you'll get it. Hopefully they'll settle down and you'll actually be able to learn the new things. What's up? The drama, the style, the emotions. It has to be a play for me. And I wouldn't mind if there was romance, but I've never really understood poetry. Yeah, somebody bought All's Well That Ends Well. We can have Midsummer Night's Dream instead. There we go. just like that. I was new last year, right before the Christmas performance, and she threw a completely other verse on me. Ah, okay, so quite eclectic. Well, hopefully you can get used to it, maybe. But it sounds like if you're still going after a year, you must be finding it fun at least. I hope so, anyway. Well, I'm really glad you were able to stop by. As I was saying before you dropped in, I'm actually going to have to finish sort of right on time today, because my other half is picking up takeaway on his way home, and he is on his way home. So I've got to finish pretty much right on time. But I am going to buy these books. Did I tell you what my daughter insisted I wear for Halloween? No, you didn't. What are you wearing for Halloween? Batman. Batman's cool. Batman's cool. I thought you were going to say, like, you know, Wednesday Addams or something. I like Batman. Batman's good. Okay. Chat amongst yourselves while I figure out who we're going to raid. Okay. Shades of Only Fools and Horses. Yeah, you should have had a Rodney slasher. A Robin to go with you. Who are we going to raid? Who's online at the moment? Okay, anyone I'm following online? Ooh, let's go see Spooky Shelves. So Spooky Shelves is a co-working streamer normally, but at the moment she is playing something called Coffee Caravan, which looks very cute. So let's go and see her. Fork, can you repost the raid message again for me, please? Because I think Mr. Lovegood came in afterwards. But I will get the raid starting. So if you want to grab your raid message, we'll pop over and see Spooky Shelves, who's playing a very, very cute little Halloween game, which looks very adorable. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming in, and I will see you next week. Bye.